'Cause all of you want all of me. Hey y'all, it's Slay Queen Money Baby in the cup, back with another video. And today we're doing another story time. So let's just get right into the intro. I know you guys missed me, and I miss you guys too. I recorded like 2 videos that I was gonna edit, but the thing is, iMovie takes up so much space that I never have time. And guys, let me tell you, I am taking time out of my day. Hold on, we got it. Was makeup tutorial. Sorry, my hair is looking pretty cray today, so I decided to just wrap it up and go on like this. So if you don't like me for who I am, I don't care. So today we're doing a story time. This is basically the story time of how my school year went downhill. Now it does take place in this part 2. So this is part 2 to my school year. If you didn't watch the other part 1, go watch it because it makes sense. So after that event happened, we're on my birthday. By the way, it was my birthday last week. Last week Saturday. So it was good, it was fun, it was lit. So we didn't have a video for last year. I'm sorry guys, I haven't been on here. I have been recording, but I just don't have the energy to edit. Like, I would record videos, and like, I don't have iMovie on my phone because I delete it sometimes. After that event happened, sorry, I was eating lemon head, warhead. My year has went downhill. There was a lot of things that happened. I can't remember, but so my whole year might be out of order because what I remember, like, it's just stuff that I don't remember. Like, sometimes I'll remember it and then I'll start recording, but now I remember it and we're gonna start recording. So I'm not gonna name names, I'm just gonna say we're gonna name the people in this story. I am friends with them now, but when the story took place, I did not, just. So the first person we're gonna name is Daquan, and the second person we're gonna name is Shaniqua. Daquan and Shanika. So Daquan and Shanika, they were dating, for a little bit. It was a cute couple or whatever. No shade, no tea. I'm just kidding. Anyways, so what happened was, I stay after school late, so my school gets out like earlier than the regular, like at 4. Instead of getting out at 4, I would go to school at 8 and get out at 2 instead of going to school at 9 and getting out at 4. So I get out of school around not 2 o'clock, but like 3. Yeah, actually I would get out at 3. So I would stay after school for an extra hour because I'm in aftercare. So I would stay in school for an extra hour because at that school was like a K through 8. It was a charter school, so I would stay in aftercare for that extra hour and get out like when the rest of the middle schoolers at the regular public schools would get out at the same time. We'll get out 4:30ish. So that one day, it was a Friday, and I was my friend, this was around, I think it was like in February, because I know that this one hit the fan. So in February, that Friday, my friend wanted to show me something on his phone. So I was looking what he wanted to show me on his phone. So I was just scrolling, whatever, doing. And this other girl, this mixed girl, I did mention her in my last story time. She's gonna be a big mention in basically every single one of my story times because it's just, yeah. So yeah, so I think she was talking to, like, we all sit at like this table in the back corner, right? So, yeah. I'm so she was sitting at, there's two sides to the table. There's the back half, which is all the way in the corner. There's two parts to the table. So I was sitting in the back corner, and she was sitting in the front corner. So I think she got into an argument or whatever, and she's mixed. So this guy called her N-word. I didn't really pay no mind or whatever. I was still, doing what I was doing. Then I was finishing what I'm doing, and this kid, was it Demetrius? Daquan is Shaniqua. So, I got this. I still have this phone. So I was scrolling, doing what I'm doing, and then he's like, I have the N-word pass, and I'm like, what? And he's like, I have the N-word pass, and I'm like, so me at this point, I wasn't even paying attention to what I was reading on my friend's phone. I couldn't even process that anymore. I was just so focused on what did he just say and what am I gonna do next. My eyebrows look fire today. They look extra fire. Anyways, I'm too busy worried about myself. It's ill, girl, bye. Anyways, so yeah. So he left right after that. So I was just like, you know what? So I was hurrying up, finishing the text, and I was about to, do what I gotta do, get all, whole right up in here, you know what I'm saying? So before I could even go and, tell him his business, he left. So I was, so then we went outside. So I was on my phone. I was like, hold up, this boy is not gonna get away with this. So I was like, when a girl's mad, she got the phone and she's, typing essays up in that piece. So that's what I was doing. So first I texted him on Snapchat. I wasn't even waiting for a reply. I went on Instagram. I DM'd him and I was like, did all that. I was like, who do you think you are? You think you this, that, and the third? Like, you ain't got you're not privileged. You're not allowed to say that word. Like, just going off on him. So then finally we get to the park. And I'm looking for my friend. I'm like, where's my friend? So I'm telling her, I was like, yo, you know what this boy said? He said he had the N-word pass. Who is this? He think he's a big man. I was acting like that, but he was like, yo, who does he think he is? And then everybody that was at the park, because we were going to meet up at that park that day. So everybody was at the park, and his girl was there, Shaniqua was there. So I was like, yo, you need to control your boy. Like, he think he's all that. He think he has the N-word pass. I was just going ballistic. Like I was screaming to the top of my lungs like we was in the hood and somebody stole my child support and we was about to fight. Like, that's how mad I was. I was ballistic. So I have to eat more candy. People was looking at me. There was this lady on the chair and she was looking at me and I was like, you know what? Frick you. I don't even give any types of anything. And I wasn't paying attention to nobody. All I wanted to do was slap him in his face. And everybody was telling me, calm down, it's not that deep, it's not that deep. I'm like, no, shut up, get out my face. Like, get out my face. Like, he said that, he doesn't get away with that. And I'm just going off on him. So then I finally leave and they're like, bye. And I'm like, bye. So I get home. And at this point, I was, I was like so mad. Like when you get so mad, you start crying? Yeah, that was me. Like you. So I got home and then I was like that. And I texted his girl. And he was like, I was like, yo, you shouldn't tell me to calm down because he said that. And she's like, you need to chill. And I was like, no, darling. Let me tell you what's really good. Like you don't have to act like that. Da, da, da. So we're texting back and forth, texting back and forth. I'm saying, no, you're not even a true friend. If you're not defending me, look at what your boy did. You want to be with this racist boy. Da, da, da. I'm just going off. Like, I don't give a, like, I really didn't. Sorry, this might distract you guys. I've been eating candy, as you can see. I had a Jolly Rancher, a Warhead, and I'm eating this Jawbreaker. Anyways, so yeah, after that day, I don't, yeah, the mixed girl, she's a key part in the story. So me and her, she was the only person that knew how I felt about that word, because she felt the same way about that word. Like, she doesn't like people even of my skin color and darker even saying that word. Like, she gets mad when people says that word, even if you're of the black culture. So me, it's kind of like, you know, we live in this society where people are privileged enough and they think they're so privileged that they can do whatever they want. And it's like, me as a little girl, a little girl, I can't really do nothing about it, because as much as I get mad, that's not going to change anything. So it's like, what can I do? I don't know what to do. So yeah, it was just real crazy. A whole lot of fast forward, me and her beefing, da da da. It's actually gonna be a pretty long story time, because I'm telling like what happened to like the end results. So me and this kid, I don't talk to him anymore. Like, for the rest of the year, I didn't really, you know, talk to him until like the end of the school year. I was like, I just forgot about it. But you know, me and him, I didn't acknowledge him. Like, maybe after they broke up, I started talking to him again. Maybe, I think I started, you know, that was like the last week of school. I don't hate anybody. I just strongly dislike. Oh my gosh, I got another story time for you guys. Maybe I'm gonna do a back-to-back one, because you guys deserve one. It just popped in my head. I'll write it down somewhere. Anyways, so me and her, we didn't talk like that. You know, I was a little petty about the situation. I ain't gonna lie. I was, you know, queen petty. I wasn't, you know, the best person in the situation. I was not the big man in the situation. I was being petty because I would always throw shots. I would be like, yeah, she's not a true friend. Like, at lunch, because we sit at the same table, but I sit at the back half of the table and she sits at the front half. So I would always be like, yeah, she's not a true friend. She's always doing this. She's always talking crap and stuff when I'm the one who's doing it. Well, you know, you know, it was tea. You know, I can't lie. It was tea. People got front row seats. I mean, hell, if that wasn't me in that situation, I would have been like, keep it going, cause it ain't about me. Let's kiki. So me and her, we didn't talk. We always throw Savannah shots. We actually had 2 more conversations about that. We were arguing and stuff. And she was like, you know what? I don't like when you call me, say that I'm not a true friend, because I'm always a true friend. That's why I don't like you. And I'm just like, so, you know, me and her, we did not, it was not, it was like, it was a lot of stuff that went on. So me and her, Shaniqua, one of the two. Shaquisha, me and the mixed girl, we had like some kind of problems with her, like just a little bit after, because eventually I was being a big man and I, you know, apologized, you know, to her. And then she was like, yeah, it's okay, you know, it's not no hard feelings. And I'm just like, whatever. But I think she kind of did want to get like her payback and stuff, that's why she kept like doing these little stupid irritating things to get payback at me. So one of the things that would happen was we would always have like a discussion, and she would always throw shots at the mixed girl and at me. Cause one time we were sitting in science class and we were talking or whatever. So the mixed girl comes up to our table, and she used to like this YouTuber named Shane Dawson. If you don't know who he is, you know, uh, just look him up. He's a YouTuber. So she was talking about Shane Dawson, and he did blackface, da da da, and little Miss Smart Mouth Shaquisha over here decided to say blackface is not even that bad. Like, it's the same thing as white people. I mean, people of my skin color painting our face white. That's the same thing. And I was just like, I just picked my little petite self up and I walked to the other side of the room because I was like, I'm not about to do this today. Like, I was so over school at that point. Like, I didn't want to associate myself with anybody. I was just so like down all the time. Like, I would come to school a bum. I would leave the school a bum. Like, it was not. It was. I was a mess. I was really like. I would. It was something else. So now I'm Popin or whatever. uh, but anyways, so yeah, she would always do this stuff, and I forgot what she said, but one time we were in this classroom in language arts. It was the end of the day, and the mixed girl, she's still obsessed, but she's obsessed with this ugly girl. She's not. I mean, the person's not really a girl, but I say he looks like a girl. His name is. Again, cannot say the name for personal reasons. I'm sorry, guys. It's just for the privacy of the people that I'm discussing in the story time. And then I really don't know what happened actually. And then the mixed girl said, "At least I'm not dating a boy who's racist." And then she questioned something back to her or whatever. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it really got her like mad, like tight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was not really that good of a school year. Eventually, me and him, we squashed the beef that we had. It wasn't like any animosity towards him. Like, I did, like, like, I did not like him for a while, but I was over it. Like, I forgot about it. So it wasn't like we had it wasn't like me and him had beef. It was me and his ex had beef. But she's she a true one, she a real one. So hey, shout out to you if you're watching this video, cause got lots of love for you. Yeah. So me and her are now friends, but at the time we weren't. I still kind of just didn't vibe with her, and it was a whole lot of other things that contributed to like how that school year went and how it went so left. But this year, it is the best school year I have ever had. Like, I just feel like I'm a new person. I actually glowed up. Like, I can't even show you guys a picture of me because of how ugly I was. Like, it's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Like, I can't believe my mom let me out the house like that. I was looking like a trash bag. So yeah, um, if you hear the vent, I'm sorry. I'm close to the window. This is where I record now. Okay, guys. This is my recording studio. Yeah, so it wasn't really the best school year, but it was like it wasn't the best. Um, I did have a lot of stuff that did contribute to making that school year the way that it did. Like, it was just a lot of overall stuff that happened with me and her that made us. It was like, even though we had like our differences, we bounced back and we made it better.
Yeah, all these horses in my car got me going fast. I just run through the dash, put my pedal to the gas.